Welcome back to Shadow Circuit. Today, we're diving back into the rain-soaked, neon-drenched reality of our lone protagonist. After the harrowing events of the Mirror Code, where his own reflections turned against him, a new mystery has taken hold. He's haunted by a sound, a silent frequency that only he can hear. This is episode 4, The Silent Frequency. We start our journey with him, waking in the dead of night. It's not a nightmare that startles him, but a vibration, a low rhythmic hum, so subtle it feels like it's coming from inside his own skull. The glass of water on his knitstand shimmers, its surface trembling in time with the unheard pulse. He's alone, but the room feels crowded by this invasive sound. It's a ghost in the machine of his own perception. Is it real? He stumbles to an old radio, its dials coated in a thin layer of dust. He twists the knob, scanning the airwaves. Nothing, only the familiar, comforting hiss of static between stations. The city outside sleeps under a blanket of rain and fog, but the frequency persists, a constant, low-grade thrumming that seems to emanate from the very atoms of the air. It's a sound without a source, a message without a sender. The silence on the radio only makes the hum in his head louder, more undeniable. He's trapped in an auditorium of one. The experience intensifies. The hum isn't just in the room anymore. It's inside him. He presses his fingers to his wrist, feeling his own pulse. Thump, thump, hum, thump, thump, hum. They're in perfect sync. His own body has become an antenna, a resonator for this phantom signal. Is he going mad? Is this the aftershock of his last encounter with the circuit, a psychological echo? Or is something new trying to break through? The line between his own biology and the city's hidden infrastructure is blurring, and the hum is the thread connecting them. He can't stay inside. The four walls of his apartment feel like they're closing in, amplifying the frequency until it's unbearable. He has to move to see if he can outrun it. He steps out into the perpetual twilight of the city. Rain slicks the asphalt, turning the streets into fractured mirrors of neon. Cyan and violet bleed into puddles, and the reflections warp and distort as he walks. The hum follows him, a loyal shadow of sound. It echoes in the tight, dark alleys, bouncing off wet brick and forgotten doorways. He's not following the sound. It's leading him, pulling him deeper into the city's labyrinthine heart. His path leads him the gaping mouth of a subway station. The lights overhead flicker erratically, casting long, dancing shadows. He's surrounded by the usual late-night commuters, faces illuminated by the cold glow of their devices. But there's a strange disconnect. It's like watching a silent film. He can see their mouths move, but the only thing he hears is the unwavering hum. Then, as a train screeches into the station, the flicker of the lights becomes a strobe. In one flash, the people are there. In the next, they're gone. The platform is empty. It's just him, the flickering lights and the silent frequency, now louder than ever. An idea sparks. If he can hear it, maybe he can capture it. He pulls out an old analog relic of portable cassette recorder. It's a dinosaur in this digital age, but its simplicity is its strength. There's no algorithm, no filter, just a magnetic tape waiting to be imprinted. He holds the microphone up, not to his ear, but to the air itself. He presses record. On the small display, a waveform materializes. It pulses, not like any sound wave he's ever seen. It's too perfect, too structured. It's a digital heartbeat masquerading as analog noise. He's caught the ghost. Back in the relative quiet of his apartment, he plugs in a pair of broken headphones, one cup dangling uselessly. He rewinds the tape and presses play. At first, it's just the hum, a clean, pure tone captured from the ether. But he listens closer, turning the volume dial until it crackles. And then he hears it. Buried deep within the frequency, like a whisper in a hurricane, is a voice. It's not human, not quite. It's synthesized, methodical, and clear. It's repeating a sequence of numbers, over and over. A code, a key, coordinates. He doesn't hesitate. Obsession has taken the wheel. The numbers guide him through the sprawling metropolis to its forgotten edges. He arrives at his destination, a colossal skeletal radio tower, once a beacon of communication, now a monument to decay. It stands silhouetted against the bruised violet sky, its peak disappearing into a thick shroud of fog. A faint, intermittent orange light pulses from its antenna, like a dying star. The air here is thick with static, and the hum in his head resonates with the very structure of the tower. He's reached the source, or so he thinks. He approaches a maintenance panel at the base of the tower. It's been forced open. Wires spark and a signal meter flashes erratically. As he gets closer, the clean hum in his mind fractures. The static in the air isn't just noise. It's full of whispers, fragments of conversations, echoes of lost signals. The single voice from the tape has become a chorus of phantoms, all speaking at once. The frequency is turning into a symphony of ghosts, and this tower is their amplifier. He's standing at the intersection of 1,000 broken connections. He reaches out, his hand trembling, towards the sparking panel. This is it, the final piece of the puzzle. As his fingers brush against the cold, wet metal, the lights on the tower flare, bathing him in a blinding orange glow. The whispers, the static, the hum, they all converge into a single, terrifyingly clear signal. A voice erupts from the static, a voice that is a perfect, synthesized replica of his own, and it speaks directly to him. You shouldn't have come here. The signal wasn't being broadcast from the tower. It was being received, and the call was coming from somewhere deep below his feet. What lies beneath the city, and who or what is calling to him in his own voice? The circuit has him in its grip, and the mystery has only just begun. We'll continue to explore these questions as we generate the next chapter. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the Shadow Circuit. If you're captivated by this cyber-noir mystery, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss where the signal leads next. Until then, stay curious.